Alright, it's time for Platinum Annie. And I haven't had a chance to record something else or play on stream or anything because I've been playing Warlords of Draenor. And I was somebody fortunate enough to not get stuck in the server queues and whatnot. So yay, I'm level 100 and join the heroics and endgame dungeons and stuff. Yay. So either way, so this game was prior to the season ending, and it was one of the games I had hoped that maybe would bring Mary back into diamond promotions. But fun fact, this one was Mary's own personal hell. It was trying to get it to Platinum 1 again after it got demoted to Platinum 2 because hell, it's cursed. So, I don't remember what runes and masteries I have for any, but they are likely mid lane runes, seeing as I'm not prepared to play any support. I always assume I'd play at least a laner, or hell, even AD carry. But nonetheless, I've played enough Annie mid lane. She was my go-to AP for a long time, and I figured it'd be an easy transition into the support role. So we have a jungle Rammus, as you can see, and soon enough, he's going to come down bottom, and he's going to do something that sort of screws it up. But at the same time, I do something that screws the gank up as well and bites us in the ass. So here he comes. Rammus rolling down. I had wasted my stun on Thresh, and he sort of hits directly to Thresh instead of trying to go in front of him and, hitting him and getting a chance to CC him and whatnot. But, by the way, we make a mad dash to try to kill the enemy team, and that flash of mine was awful, and it gets me killed, and then the Lucian dies, and then everybody else dies too. It's just really, really, really bad. No es muy bueno. Come back to the base, and I buy myself, I bought myself Ruby Crystal, obviously, because I'm going to get myself the Sightstone. I buy myself a few wards, too, and some more little biscuits. But yeah, we're kind of, fighting from behind right now. Even though Rammus just got a kill, he died as well. But, I have confidence that our team comp is good enough to crush the enemy team. So I'm not giving up yet. Anyways, I've played Annie a lot, and I kind of miss playing the champion. But right now, everybody like Syndra and Orianna kind of defeat her simply through range. And I don't really consider her the most basic mage out there anymore. Anyways, they initiate on us, and I decide, just blast the Ezreal. He's the one you got to control. He's the one you want to make back up because he's all the damage. The Thresh keeps going on for the Lucian, and I think the Ezreal didn't want to join in because he's going to get in the face of all these minions, so easily gets knocked off by the Ignite and other minion damage on my AoE. And as you can see, Hecarim is scalloping down bottom to try to finish me off. And the Thresh is doing everything in his power to keep me close enough. So they both tower dive me, and comes Hecarim. But unfortunately for Thresh, he's tanking all the damage. And I got a stun up, and he died. So I got myself 2 beautiful kills here. In the meantime, Hecarim kind of didn't really get much out of this. They probably shouldn't have towered over like that because now it gives me a lot of power, and now maybe I can blow up the enemy team by myself. So right now my confidence levels are boosting up. I want to kill this Ezreal again, especially considering how many summoner spells they burned in the last fight. A Thresh burned exhaust on me just because he really, really wanted to kill me. He really wants to murder a little child. So Ezreal gets, we're trying to get close to Ezreal so I can shoot at him, and I use, throw my stun on Thresh so he won't try to hook Lucian up. I know, it kind of sucks at commentating a support game, but I don't really have much to say. Lucian gets caught and Thresh goes in, but to my surprise, this is not really a fight they should have fought. It's just kind of got himself bone blasted by all my spells, and he pretty much got myself a 3rd kill along with, Lucian getting himself one too. That was just really silly from the enemy team. Nonetheless, if I were to play support, and what I would recommend when you're playing support and you're not really comfortable, play something you can, form into a support role. Like if you play Volibear but you don't play Leon and stuff, then try playing Volibear as support if you're forced to. Like he's not something optimal, but that works. Annie works. I mean, she's worked prior to getting nerfed. I know Malzahar can somehow work, but that one's really, really up there in terms of weirdness. And Malphite support has seemed to work mostly because E stops a lot of trading opportunities, and the shield can be used to get some leverage over the enemy team. So if there's a recommendation I have there is like you've never played a support, then just pick just someone and haphazardly make it work. As far as AD carry role works, as another one a tip I gotta say. If I'm ever forced to play AD carry, I try to pick someone like Varus, someone who has utility, someone I can I don't have to totally rely on my damage, and I can hopefully set up some plays for my team to take advantage of. So that's my suggestions there. Anyways, you can see we're trying to get another kill, and Rammus is coming down bottom. He just speeds right through. Burns only flashes from the enemy team, which is good enough, honestly. And he did not take a lot of punishment for it not to be, worth it or an equal trade-off. He comes back in, and the enemy team sort of just, I don't know, dives at him. But we have Vhagar coming with us, and the enemy team just sort of gets demolished by our combined AoE forces. So, 2 of them are dead, and we've gained control of the bottom lane. Orianna and Hecarim showed up way too late to sort of fight us off, so because of that, we're going to get Dragon. But now watch how I do this. The enemy team is coming close, trying to take the Dragon, and I save my stun to force Hecarim off. Hecarim and Orianna jump in anyways right now. There goes the Orianna ultimate to kill the Vhagar, along with the Ezreal ultimate. Vhagar drops, Hecarim comes in with his ghost and stuff and kills another teammate of ours. Hecarim pays the price though, and honestly, it's about equal in that regard. I knew we shouldn't have taken Dragon, but, they wanted it, and I had to join. I was just a bitch support. Nonetheless, you can see I'm building that, I forgot, I don't even know what it's called. This is how little I play support. I don't know. I'll just call it Frost Dagger. We catch ourselves an Ezreal, and we blast him to smithereens. Delicious, delicious Ezreal. And we finally actually do get Dragon. Hecarim's trying to get close. And watch this here. I stun the Orianna with a Q, not with my ultimate. And after that, I dump my ultimate on top of her. I've seen people do this a lot with Annie, and it always kind of bothers me. It's like, there's a single target champion, and they're in range for a Q, but instead they dump the ultimate on top of her, on top of their target. I mean, I understand that the ultimate has a little bit more range than the Q, but if you're in range to blast with a Q, shoot your Q to stun, because then your ultimate can be used to proc up your passive. And I like that a lot. And here's where my greed shines to no avail. Well, you can see, here's an Ezreal, and I have a flash, and I have an Ignite on a few. I could probably kill him by my own. So I just go gung-ho and burn everything on him as best I can, but Thresh comes in, saves his life, and, dead goes the child. Dead baby. The Ezreal unfortunately survives this whole ordeal and gets scot-free. Then the Lucian gets caught and sort of just gets killed there. The Rammus gets to, skitter off with as low as health as he possibly can. By the way, I'm just going to comment this. This Vhagar is fucking... makes me want to play Vhagar. It's just... Rammus goes in, doesn't get anything, gets hooked, and almost gets killed, but he gets to scamper off. Or does he get killed? Nah, he survives. Just by a little bit. There's a lot of surviving going around here. We end up catching an Ezreal with a stun, but not enough to kill him. Yeah, actually, yeah, he gets killed. Then in comes the teleport, and Gnar doesn't get to accomplish anything except to look ugly because all Yordas are ugly. Anyhow, I stun a minion, and I feel embarrassed about myself, and then Gnar jumps in, gets stunned once more, and pretty much gets destroyed. It's like the enemy team is going to be doing this a lot, so keep in mind in every team battle that comes from now on. I'm sorry this video isn't, as great commentary as other team battles. But, come on, it's the only thing I have. You can't deny me the right to play Warlords of Draenor and be addicted to, World of Warcraft. Anyways, as I said, my team probably has a better team fight going on. We have some initiation, we have some power, and we have CC, but not all of it is solid. Like, our initiation is me or good Vhagar stun. Rammus can't really truly initiate. We have a lot of crowd control, that's for sure, but a lot of it is kind of not as useful as you want it to be, not immediately impactful. Like Vhagar's stun can be really godly or can just suck all together. My stuff is on rotation with, my abilities and my passive, and Rammus, he only can do it in melee range and only to a few people, so we have everything, it's just not perfect. So in team fights, we're going to have to get shit done properly. So we jump on Thresh, we burn everything on him, and we pick him off. Dead Thresh. We keep chasing. Well, and then I take a lot of damage right here. Yeah, right from Gnar, Trader, and in comes Hecarim, flash over the wall, dump timbers on top of them. I can't kill them by myself, but fortunately my teammates are here to pick off the Hecarim. Gnar gets to escape because he's a Yordo and he's a dick, and poor Vhagar gets to pay the ultimate price. And this part I actually thought I was Rammus for a little bit, and that's why I went in melee range. I was like, wait, I'm Manny, get the fuck out. Either way, we can't kill anybody else, even though as hard as we try. Zed goes in and gets himself killed. Sad, because it's pretty much a free death. Rammus gets to live through a little bit of punishment. Does he? Yeah, I think he does. Or does he? Yeah, he lives. I die, though. Very close to killing. Oh, no. Okay, Rammus died. Everybody died. Holy shit, we got fucking owned. The Vagar scampers away. Slowly but surely. And then Thresh gets to kill him right now. Whack. Oh, actually, no, does he? Yeah, it's just one more whack. Kill him, Thresh. I know you'd kill him. And then comes Lucian to pick up the Thresh. And he gets shut down goal too, right? Does he? Yeah. Sorry, I'm mumbling around here. This game's like, what, from the 7th of November? It was prior to the preseason changes happening. So I just figured I had it and make it into a team battle because Guardians of Draenor. I love that game. It's such a vast improvement. Anyways, all we really need to win a team fight is to make sure the following happens. 1, we kill the Orianna before she gets her ultimate off. 2, we kill Ezreal before he does anything, period. Or 3, we make sure Vagar survives so he can just blast everybody with his spells slowly. I mean, come on, he's got his... he's kind of like a guy who can only go one round, right? And that's about it. But it's satisfying for one round. I don't want to go for Baron, so I'm kind of hesitant for it, and I'm just making sure to watch out for the enemy team. I shoot at Thresh just to force him away, and then our team is forced to no longer do Baron because we're going to get ganged up on, so we just sort of retreat. I build Deathfire's Grasp because, I guess that's the only thing I can do right now. Shoot Hadokens and blast people with teddy bears. We go down mid. We really, really want a team fight. I keep telling my team that as it gets later into the game, our spells are not going to be as great because they're actually going to finally buy something useful. We initiate on the Hecarim, and we do kill him, but unfortunately it's not enough to actually, control the rest of the team. So we're all slowly picked off, and our lead just skips out of our hands. Unfortunately for us, though, they don't seem to be wanting to go for Baron, so they go for the tower, and they do get it, but it's not a massive gain for them because we're back and we're able to defend it. They do go for Dragon, unfortunately, and they get that, too. Actually, no, Rammus goes in, gets the Ezreal. Ezreal dies by Lucian flashing in, and Zesor just murders everybody, and we get Dragon. Yeah, I totally forgot. Like, right now, the Zed is going on a man mode rampage, killing himself on Orianna, catching themselves, whatever. We can't catch up to these guys, no matter what we do, so they get to survive, and we've gained full control of the map once again. And that's a huge-ass train, if you heard that on the microphone right now. Yeah, it's pretty much late in the afternoon when I'm recording this. Oh, anyhow, as you can see, this game is fucking long, and I was playing a support, but I was actually having a blast. If I ever play support, like I already mentioned, I'll probably play something kill lane-tastic. I want to learn how to play Leona, but using a tank with such little gold always makes me a little bit worried. So, I haven't actually ever practiced Leona that much outside of the odd Leona game or two in the jungle. They initiate on Hecarim, but unfortunately the Vagar gets caught, and the initiation on top of him occurs. The enemy team gets a lot of damage on top of him, but he has an hourglass, and he dodges most of it. However, the fight proceeds just to go crazy. And our top player gets killed, and our team is scattered, so we only get 2 kills out of that, and the enemy team gets to, pretty much flee. I survived with just a sliver of health. Yay, Franny. Anyhow, as I said, if we can't keep Vagar alive in fights, we may not have the damage. Lucian, he's doing pretty well too, but it seems the enemy team is rather more concerned with not dying to Lucian than they are from the Vagar. So Rammus gets initiated upon, and I drop my bear on top of the enemy team, and it's not as full effective as I wanted to. Hecarim gets killed. Ninar is going to get eviscerated right here. Just boom, right? Yeah, he dies. So we traded Rammus' life for 2 of ours, and we're able to get ourselves another tower. Right? We get the tower? No. Yeah, we get Thresh. We're going to get the tower. I'm pretty damn sure. I don't quite remember, but I'm pretty damn sure we get the tower here. Actually, no, I guess we don't get the tower. Damn. I'm really, really haven't been... Well, I should have rewatched this video. Sorry for that. Nonetheless, as you can see, the video is almost over, so that means the final fight is coming soon. And it's quite the final fight. Rammus wants an initiation, and like I said, we don't have the best initiation, so he sort of has to force it in the front line, hopefully grabbing someone important, but not making do with grabbing someone like Thresh. Sorry. So, My team, unfortunately, doesn't only gets to pop of anti-spell. No, wait, no, they don't have anti-spell. I'm on drugs. So my team wants to try to push mid. We're just poking at each other and not accomplishing anything yet so far. But like I said, Rammus is gonna have to catch one Thresh or somebody. Unfortunately, he catches the Orianna. Fortunately, I mean. And the Hecarim catches the Lucian instead, though, since he's just kind of wide in the open. I don't get to use my ultimate because I think the Thresh knew that he had to hook me before I blew Tibbers, or else he would have aimed it at Vega, or he missed it. But unfortunately for them, because I didn't use my stun, I got to use it on Hecarim as soon as he slammed us and prevented him from murdering me or the Veigar, though I think he probably would have dropped regardless. And as a result, the enemy team just kind of melts through. They didn't get to use their abilities to their fullest effect, and we got to melt them. Hooray for Annie and shit. Hooray for Annie and friends. Down with all Yordles. Nonetheless, the game's a victory, and I'll be going back to Warlords of Draenor, but tomorrow, which will be, I guess, Saturday, I will stream, so don't worry, don't fret. And I just felt, I've been having a blast playing a new game for once, and I recommend you all play it or resub if you have World of Warcraft. Anyways, hooray for Annie, hooray for the season to be over, and hopefully Mary Cohn's curse gone away.